Good morning here from the Copper Clan. We got blonde and copper equals Crocker.
That's right.
Yeah.
You have different coffee this morning.
I ran out of my Cinnabon one. I'm kind of a little bummed about that, so I did the s'mores. Not bad.
Yeah, you have to do the 10 ounce.
Yeah.
And then put a good amount of creamer in that one. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at first, but then I grew to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's kind of
like
like
us. Is that what you're gonna say?
It's good to my nerves. I'm about to take 40 steps.
Getting on my nerves.
Getting on my nerves.
It's for fun.
But yeah, I went out this morning. Last night I didn't put a lot of gas in the generator. I had another tank, but I knew we only had one tank left. And we have multiple tanks for gas. You good? You looking down in there like something wrong?
Tastes like water.
Because you need more creamer.
Was it did you just...
I did the exact same as always.
Why does it taste like water?
I don't know. But I had to go put gas in the generator, and it's the last tank we have. And the second you walk out, we slept with the door open, with the screen door. But the second you walk out and it's comfortable, you know it's going to be a good day. We're going to be able to get some stuff done. And it's wild. Yesterday, I worked, and I didn't film anything. And I felt like a free bird. Oh, man. It felt so good. I got on the dirt bike, and I went to go feed the animals and stuff. Danielle had worked. Mm-hmm. And so the night before, so she was sleeping at the house, got home, went to sleep and stuff. Attempting to sleep. And so I got on the dirt bike, and I just cruised over there, and it felt good. I fed the animals, and I was just like, I'm going to go ride around. So I rode around a little bit. Of course, it's still kind of muddy, but on a dirt bike, it's a lot lighter. And so I just went around. I kind of just like rolled over the ramps a little bit, just cruising. I was just out there. It's time to wake up. I was out there just cruising around, and then I started working on some other stuff just off camera. And it's unreal how much you can get done when you don't have to film. It's crazy.
Well, because whenever we're working and filming, we do like two little things, get down or whatever, gotta move the camera, do a little bit more, then move the camera, like.
And then you're always like, okay, how do I show this story in the best possible way for the viewer?
Yeah, and then pick up the camera, film while you're doing something, like, or talk about it.
Yeah.
It is kind of weird. It does add.
It does.
And then you're like, you're not 100%. Your mind can't 100% be on the bill because, like you said, too, you're also...
You're a producer, you're everything.
About everything else.
Yeah. And again, I talked about this and, in the last one and told you guys, I don't even know if we'd still be doing videos if it wasn't for you guys. You guys on here are the real ones. Mm-hmm. And,
well, there was a time there where we thought we were going to have to walk away from all of this, and that was a thing where we just be at the house in town and not be doing YouTube.
Yeah.
That was like a big possibility.
And I didn't like that.
No.
Didn't like that at all. And we were talking, I guess I don't know if we were watching something or whatever, but it's about like the lottery or whatever. Like if we won the lottery, I don't know what we were...
I think I was listening to a podcast, and it was like, right?
I don't know. I know I know it was something about like the lottery,
and then like how much it gets taxed.
Oh yeah. And they're like, they'll you get this much, but then you get taxed this much, and then you gotta pay whatever. And I was like, first off, I didn't think like a lottery could change really the way I would live. Other than like maybe we would be in a house and not camper and quicker. But it wouldn't be like our whole life is changing. Like we'll never live. You know what I mean? Like we're already living the life we want to live. We're already doing the things we want. We make our money. We do all that stuff. If we want to go on vacation, we'll go on vacation. If we want to, buy some toys or whatever, we'll buy some toys. Like, we have worked hard to get where we're at and, all that stuff. But we were talking about the lottery and stuff. And I was like, I think if we won the lottery, I would still do YouTube. I wouldn't want to give up YouTube just because we had a bunch of money. It would be very weird it would be like losing all of you guys. Like, it would be very strange of y'all are in our daily life to all of a sudden we make money, we're out. Like, we're out. We have nothing to do with y'all anymore. We're gone.
That would be weird.
Yeah, it'd be very weird. And I don't know. I just, like, it makes you, everybody goes to this. When the lottery's going down and it's just crazy buku's dollars just like out. And you start thinking, what would I do if I won the lottery? What would I do? And you start going through all these hypotheticals and stuff.
Honestly, it would just be the land paid off.
Yeah, we would just pay everything off and just probably legit. I mean, we'd go on more vacations.
Yeah.
We would have
I'd say no one would know, but there would be signs.
Yes.
And the signs would maybe like a side-by-side.
Where do you have side-by-side?
But like a Can-Am.
Okay, like a racing one. But, I don't know, you start thinking about all these, like, hypotheticals and stuff.
Other than that, I don't think they'd be really different.
No. But I want to know this, because this is what I always think about.
Mm-hmm.
If, say you won $100 million, you're going to get taxed, so you're going to get about $50 million. That's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
You're doing good. I always try to think, okay, 50 million, could live off that, can make it work. We can make it work. I always try to think my top 5 people, and it would be a million. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be like, I always try to think who the top 5 people that I would want to change their life and give them, $1 million, $2 million, whatever it is. Like, I always think that. I don't know if y'all think that or what, but I always start thinking, and it really, and I know this is a really screwed up way of thinking, I guess, but it like starts to put it in perspective of who's actually had my back in life. Who, because everyone and their mama's gonna be running back to you and around and trying to be your friend once you have a bunch of money.
Yeah, that's why we were saying no one would know.
Yeah, like we would just keep it very private, very whatever. But when I have these scenarios in my head, it really gets me thinking, like, who really does have my back in life? Who really does have the best interest for me, for us, whatever?
I feel like all of the local rescues would have like all of a sudden have awesome facilities.
Actually, no. We would start our own rescue. Because I've dealt with rescues and some of them are very shady and very much money hungry. So, good thought.
Yeah.
But I've had bad experiences. I've literally been threatened by
I forgot about that.
Where that's a whole nother story.
That's crazy.
No good deed goes unpunished. We'll just say that. We'll just say that.
I think our lives are a testament to that.
That's the truth.
But what would you guys do if you won the lottery?
Yeah.
I won the lottery when I met Jason.
Yeah, it must have been a scratch off. $3. The way she treats me around here. I don't need that $3. So what? I'm at $3.
$3.
That's a lot of man for $3.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It really does get you thinking of, who has been there, who, whatever. And it's crazy that it takes us a hypothetical situation like that to like pop up to really make you think about these things. Like, okay, like who actually would you be willing to help that has been there for you, that has had your back and stuff like that. And
well, too, like, I mean, you've helped a bunch of people that don't necessarily have always had your back.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's not like life changing.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
well, to the extent of, yeah. So yeah, it's like, it makes you really think. And I think the older you get, the more you realize, yeah, my circle was tiny. Like, tiny. Like, you learn not to put up with things. You learn not to put up, with people or situations or whatever. And you really start to figure out, like, all right, I truly understand who has my back and who doesn't, and who has the best interest for me and who doesn't. And I just say this to make it as not blunt as possible, I guess. It's people that aren't even family most of the time. It's friends and people like that at the end of the day, they'll have your back more than people you would expect. So it's like, I don't know.
Like, I don't know, a lot of times friends and stuff like that, they're more apt to, like, also just talk and listen and be understanding.
Yeah. And
which is weird. You would think it'd be the other way around, but
yeah,
sometimes people just get something in their heads and they're like, this is it. But
yeah.
I don't know, there's something about, like, I don't want to say, your friends, I don't know, that, like, become family.
Yeah.
There's tightness there.
Yeah, it doesn't always take blood to make family. But I don't know, it's weird, like, whenever I start thinking, and I'll start naming off, like, all right, I think, my buddy Brandon, we've been friends forever, just stuff like that, like Tom and Rhonda. Tom and Rhonda are really good people.
And that's what, so...
They're in the same. They don't get 2 million. They get the 1 million and split it. Don't start thinking Tom and Rhonda.
They can have one. Wait. I guess together, me and you.
Oh, I hate to snooze on accident.
Oh. I'm going to say, I would have my millions to hand out and you would have your millions to hand out.
Yeah, if we had 50 million.
Yeah.
We're just, instead of they'd be getting multi-million, they'd just be getting 1 million each. Sorry, guys.
But that's what I was gonna say too is.
But you didn't let me finish.
I was gonna say with Brandon, I'm gonna let you finish. With Brandon and Tom and Rhonda, I haven't known them for very long, but you can like, just their hearts, just being around them for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's truly like the sweetest, most caring, best people.
Yeah.
So continue.
And so it'd be like them, and then there, be a couple more, and then it would come down to where it's just like, all right, there's like Cold Beer, Matt Payne, stuff like that. So I'd have to knock Matt Payne off, and he wouldn't get it. Then that was my joke.
That was a good joke.
Yeah, I was trying to get Matt Payne his hopes up, and then knock him off.
Yeah. It's for fun. It's a friendly roast.
Yes.
Don't mean anything by
that. Speaking of that, Matt Payne has been posting, and I told him, I said, because we'll text stuff about YouTube, and unfortunately, YouTube is not putting notifications out for him. They're not pushing or anything, because he took a break for a while, which we 100% get. That break was just very long.
It was a very long break.
But he is hitting it hard, and he's doing videos, and the beautiful thing of it is, and like I was texting him, dude, you're making memories with your kids, and your kids will always be able to look back, and you can watch this with your kid. You're making home videos.
Yeah.
And that's what I told him a long time ago, because he got burnt out of doing the homesteading and trying to keep all the stuff
you're doing the, like, well, you have to kind of censor yourself and act a certain way almost.
And you got to put the content out that you think the viewer wants.
So he got burnt out on it.
Yeah, and then got to the point I said, man, just think about just make home videos. And whatever y'all are doing with your family, like get home and just film you and the kids and whatever. And that's what he's been doing, and it's awesome to watch. And so if you guys haven't checked out Matt Payne and the family and all that, it's just Payne Family, and I'll try to leave a link at the top and pin it or whatever. Or if he ends up commenting, I'll pin his to the top. And just, I was gonna say, just go and comment on it and let it play through and everything, even if you've already watched it. Kind of just, it'll help YouTube realize, like, okay, more people are, coming over because his notifications aren't even getting out at all.
Yeah.
And we understand that struggle. And so just a little.
It's entertaining watching his little boy too, Luke. They're like, he's just a mini Matt Payne.
He's a little clone.
It's just, when you watch it, it's just so funny.
Yeah. And Matt Payne's the type of dad, he was fishing and he got stuck in the tree and he pulled his line out of the tree and the lure came and hit his kid in the head.
I think the fishing pole came in him. I don't know.
I don't know if it was the lure or the.
He's like, hey.
He's just like, I got hit in the head.
Yeah.
And Matt Payne decided to leave that in the video, and that's what I love. I texted him, I said, this is why I'm going to watch your videos. Yeah. You left that stuff in there. Yeah. Just go over there, give him a little love. And then make sure on any of your channels that you watch, because YouTube does this for whatever reason, make sure you're actually subscribed. Make sure you have the notifications on and all that, because YouTube will do that. They'll do that on channels that I'm subscribed to, so I'm sure they're doing it to you as well.
It is wild too, though. If you look at analytics, it's like over half the people that watch are unsubscribed.
Yeah, and
it's weird.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. So at that point, if YouTube isn't recommending you or putting you out there, you're going to get a lot less views. You're already cutting your views in half if they're not recommending you. So just a little shout out to Matt. I'm very proud of him for putting out the videos he's putting out. He works a full-time job, pumping out videos. He's trying to do one every 3 days.
Jason's been talking. His heart has been wanting Matt Payne to get back on YouTube for a long time.
Yep. And
you try not to get too excited.
Yeah.
About it.
He'll jump in. He'll put his toes in. He gets out.
Yeah.
And then, but now he went. I think he went about knee deep. He's getting in there.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to see. And I don't know. It's cool. For a minute, we kind of lone wolfed it. Kind of doing our own thing and whatever. And I think we needed that to get back in the mindset, the mental state, the take a break from things, just focus on us, do our thing. And it is fun, especially now the weather's getting better. Like, we want to have little mullet dude out here and
yeah, how many guys have we seen mullet dude?
Yeah, we want to have him back out here. It's just one of those things when the weather's so bad, we don't want him coming out and then we're just like sitting in the camper or something, Like it'd be one of those where it's just like, all right, well, I don't know what to do at this point,
Yeah.
Have the Paynes come out, cold beer, have Tom and Rhonda come up with their four-wheelers, just a bunch of people,
and one of these days, whenever we get like power and stuff and it's a little bit more comfortable, have my niece come out.
Yes, that would be fun. That would just be so fun. And then once we get even more established out here, have like your brother and stuff come out, and and it's just have moments like that we can actually, not live for YouTube. Not live for like, we gotta build a tiny house, we gotta do this. It's just enjoy life, and we'll still document some of it so you guys can watch because we like y'all to be a part of it. But
there's so many people at work too that they're like, we need a PICU like bonding day out on the ranch and just go out and have fun. Like, that's a genius idea. We just need to get a little.
We gotta get set up,
Realistically, I think we should probably just have like a solid bathroom before I invite a bunch of people out.
Yeah.
That's what I tell them.
Yeah.
They said, yeah, after that you'll be unstoppable.
Yeah, you don't want to be sharing buckets. We'll just dig a deep hole. But I don't know. It's just awesome to have people like that. And again, I know we've talked about them forever. I'll let her talk but our neighbors Juno Acres. I say Juno so y'all know there's a D at the end.
Yeah.
Juno Acres, Junod Acres.
First of all, they'll blow up on YouTube.
They just need a little tweak here and there.
Yeah,
show them some tips and tricks.
Yeah.
You know that?
I'm just gonna put it
okay.
down.
Show them some tips and tricks. But they've been pumping out videos. They got baby cows.
Oh my gosh, they have the cutest little baby cows, and that just them themselves. I don't know. They're funny.
They are. They're a very nice, genuine family.
Yes.
Very nice.
And then too, just their stories are so inspirational. Like it makes me feel.
They started like we did.
Yeah, I was gonna say it makes me feel whenever I have like doubts and it gets hard sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. It's like we can do it.
Yeah.
They're awesome, and they have the cutest animals. Oh, I mean, we got Lambo and Breakfast, and then all of our dogs and stuff. So they got the second cutest animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
But we got Lambo from them.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, check them out. I mean, there's a lot of people and stuff, but my camera just got real dark, so I don't know what's happening. So hopefully it's not dark on y'all's end, but we'll wrap it up. I guess what we're getting at is it feels good to be surrounded with good people. It feels good to slow down a little bit on not filming all the time, trying to get our personal life back. Really, just back.
And the people I used to, so one of my friends I used to work with in the PICU, they blew up on TikTok, and they've been putting their TikToks on YouTube, and now they have over 100,000 subscribers.
Dang.
It's Nick and Liv DIY, NIK, and then LIV DIY. They're talk about some awesome, genuine people there too.
Yeah, I've never met them or anything, but just
gosh.
from what Daniela said, and I mean, you can tell, you can just watch.
And too, just like a PICU nurse.
Yeah.
Just like that, I don't know.
And they're very short videos. They're shorts. So if you guys want to check them out, it's a bunch of home renovations, stuff like that. They do
It's called Good Work Wednesday, where they go help somebody every Wednesday, and I don't know. If you do check it out, just say Crocker sent you.
Yeah, so we'll try to leave some links and stuff, in the top comment to some of the people we talked about.
We're keeping y'all busy this morning. What is today even? It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Happy Sunday, guys.
Yeah. So we'll get out of here. The sun's coming out good.
Oh, it's gonna be a good day.
It is. I got to sneeze. So yeah, we'll leave you with that. It just feels good. I'll just say that it feels good. Feels good to be back. It feels good to be us. It feels good to just, I don't know. We just
got a little reminder that I don't know. Don't get down on yourself.
Yeah, and
just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, and we'll just end it on don't ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever give up.